a good decision and the right decision. And what we're doing now is to study, analyze everything that is related with the past of the team in order to improve, and just pay attention to my words, to improve the legacy of the previous coach of Voto, that I thank him very much for qualifying them for the World Cup. So that's our goal.
Thank you very much. Coach, my name is Helga Buka. I'm the sports editor of the Vanguard. I want to know what you can promise us, like realistically. If you look at how our team is looking now and the fact that you have limited time on your hands, are you taking us to the quarterfinal, the round of 16, or the semi-finals? No, semi-finals. Thank you.
Yeah. Dear friends from the press, this is today I'm here in the press conference, but it's not really time to talk too much. It is time to deliver. And the only thing that I can promise to you it is to guarantee hard work, to guarantee that our players, when they start the game, they'll be ready, will do everything. We then believe that capacity is to win the game. And I want that the players, when they finish the game, they come out with the head up and proud of their efforts, and be sure that they make all the fans proud of them. This is what I can guarantee to you. But my rule in terms of coaching approach, it is always this. And the promise over delivery. So I will not tell you what to do my promises, because the game is not about promises. What I can tell you is from day one until the last day, we're going to play to win. And our goal and our target in this moment, it is to be ready to start the first game and get the 3 points against Panama. That's the first stage of our journey in World Cup.
We have 5 more questions to go. My brother Songo is here, but you ask the last question. Songo, you ask the last question.
Last one.
Thank you very much, Henry and Tafik. I am Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. I work with Joy Sports at the Multimedia Group. My question has to do with this. Maybe you might have had conversations with the players since you were appointed as coach of this team. And in recent the team has struggled to pick wins. I said sometimes you are made to understand that the more you lose matches, the more you build a certain mentality of fear in approaching your opposition. So when you speak to the players, what sense do you get? Is this a team that's hungry enough to talk success? And looking at this team, realistically, at the FIFA World Cup, how far do you think that the team can go?
Can you summarize, please? Honestly, I need to be in contact with the players and be more close with the players players in the team to be sure what really are the feelings that they have about those issues that you mentioned. But one thing it is true for Ghana or any other team that I coach. We train every day to win. We train every day to be strong from the mental, technical, and tactical point of view. And I have a strong belief. I have a strong belief from my experience. When the players, they cross the pitch and they know they have a team behind them, when they know they are part of a strong team, when they go inside the pitch with a strong belief, desire of winning, confidence to win, those issues don't happen. Because they are always ready to fight 90 minutes, they are always ready to rebound for all defense from the game. And this is the mental approach that I want from our players. No matter what happens on the field, we must be ready to fight and win the game. Doesn't matter if it is the first minute or in the minute number 9 of the game. So I'm sure with a good preparation and good training, good mental approach, our players will be strong enough to overcome those issues.
Please, can we try to minimize the murmuring in the room? It doesn't make the communication very clean. Please, let's try. Now let me pick a question from one of our local stations.
Coach, my name is Edward King Ekufu at Tinka TV and at Tinka FM. Big tree. Okay. Coach, okay. All right. Coach, I want to know, Ghana is struggling with certain positions like the left fullback and then a typical number 9, one who can score goals for us. What are your plans for these respective positions? And then how do you manage player ego and then discipline in a team? Thank you very much.
Let's resume my answer in 3 or 4 points. Number one, that everybody that works with me knows that with me nobody it's above the team. The team is the best and the only player that is important for me. I don't talk about names, I don't talk about players. I only talk and care about this special player of Ghana, the team. The team, it is the most important player of our national team. Secondly, I don't think this issue of egos, it is really so special in the game as sometimes they come outside. We need egos, we need personalities in the game. We need those players together to perform. That's why they are national team players. My job is to put them together, at the service of the team. That's the job of the coach. And finally, you asked me how I'm going to do that. And my answer is simple. The day I'm going to be private with you, I can say how I'm going to do that. But in this moment, I think the guys from Panama conference. So I will but once again, it's all about work. It's all about faith. It is all about belief. And with faith and belief,
Hey, Kweku, I saw you clearly with that girl, so forget about the cousin story. After all my support, but just wait, when she starts to talk to
because I didn't have time to go to every single club, every single match in Ghana. That's why I don't have time to go to every single player, every single game in Europe. We have one team behind the scenes that is working very hard to collect all detailed information about the teams and the players, either the local players, either the foreign-based players. This is one team. I arrived here yesterday and under the organization of the Federation, we have a couple of training sessions with the top players, and the most easy way for me to make an observation related with the potential players from Ghana that can be in the finalist. So this was one way to create and implement a fair opportunity and the right opportunity also for the local players. A group of members of the staff that will operate abroad. At the end, we're going to join together all the information to make the final decision. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach. We have three, one lady, two gentlemen.
I am.
Coach, my name is Jonathan Akron, Eagle FM. Coach, you have an impeccable record of man management, which we all know. In 2010, when you assumed the helms of the Portuguese national team, you were able to manage big players like Carvalho, Deco, Ronaldo, Ramos, and the rest. And you did very well. Fast forwarding, you had a lot of young talents that led Portugal to win its first glory in 2016. With our seemingly wobbling Black Stars, perceivably that's what others see. Are you going to do the same for us so that in you we have hope for the future? Thank you.
I understand your question.
Can we please keep quiet?
And it is in terms of progress and development for Ghana football, it is a very important question what you addressed to me. It is my belief, and this is what I did in the all national teams that I work: Portugal, Colombia, South Africa, Egypt, UAE, Qatar, Iran. The duty of a national team coach, it is to have the hands in the present and the eyes in the future. What I want to say it is the duty of a national team program. It is not only to manage one way to get the best results in the present, but also to create a heritage, a dynasty of players that after the World Cup in the United States, we know which generation came in 2028, 2030, 2032. In this moment, I have to put 99.9% of my attention in the results and the success of the World Cup. 99% of my attention in the results and the success of the World Cup. I wish God give me and bless me with the right and best results for Ghana, trust me, and that if it happens as I expect, I'll be very happy and glad to give my contribution to say and explain how I believe one national team must guarantee its legacy and its progress. I think this country, as everybody knows in the world, has a huge, enormous potential. This is a country of footballers. No doubt, it is a country of footballers. I believe that the day Ghana will be able to manage the present and the future in this way that I said, this country will be not only a country of footballers, it will be a country of champions.
So we pick one lady here.
Hello. Hello, Coach. My name is Alexis Laura, host of the Ghana Premier League show. First things first, I want to know if you follow our local league, and I want to know the key factors that will be influencing your player selection, and if we'll be seeing a lot more of the local players getting a call-up or selection. Thank you.
Sorry? I guess if I don't understand the question, you talk about the selection criteria, right? With me, it's very simple. I'm not saying that it's an easy job, but very simple. First of all, nobody owns the national team shirt. That's a point that must be clear. Nobody has for himself either for name or reputation to own the shirt. But the players, they dream to represent the country. And it is our job to give them a fair and right opportunity. That's why in this short period of time, my concern with the Federation was to organize the local players, because I didn't want to go for the final selection without having the opportunity to see them, to be with them, and analyze them. So, at the end, my job with this is to be sure that the ones that they dress the shirt are the ones that they really deserve to be there. For me, the national team, it is a house without windows, without doors. Inside the house, it can only be the players that deserve to be there, and the door will be always open, and the windows for people to come in and out as far they prove on the pitch that they deserve to be in. So this will be the criteria that will follow the moment I have to make the decision. Of course, you know that international football has a lot of demands. And it is also my responsibility to guarantee that the players that I select they are capable, they are fit, they have experience, because probably you don't know, but in national team games, one shot, the national team shot in the locker room, the weight it is 20 grams. But the moment the player crossed the line and started going, that shot turned 20 kilos. Because the responsibility is huge to play for the country. So the criteria of selection, they must be very well determined, taking consideration for one club. Last question?
No fire. I am blessing you with the fire this afternoon. Coach, everybody you see here, everybody is laughing and very happy. But if you fail, they will fire you. So you should take that note. Okay, coach. Ghana must win games. We have to win games. The Blasters must win games. We want results. And coach, Ghana's best performance at the World Cup was a quarter-final berth in 2010. Right. And you think you have a good team to do that? We really want to get far. So if you have a good team to do that, you can assure us. But I, the fireman, and Ghanaians, we are wishing you the best of luck. And just be professional. More fire.
Burberry Hero, the new elixir to parfum.
Now there's more Kivo inside. More to enjoy, more to share. Fortified with iron.
The privilege, the honor to work for a special, probably the most special man I ever met in my life. And alone, in the meetings that I had the opportunity to, I was a privileged coach, because I had the privilege to be with that man a couple of times. He teaches me a lot of things, and one of the things that I love with him for life, and then I use that in the game and in the training sessions with my players. But there is no that thing of faith. That thing of faith doesn't exist in life. In life exist opportunities for us to be better and better. And that great man, that when I say the name, you know, his name was President Nelson Mandela. He told me one day, Queiroz, we never lose. We win or we learn. So I take these words as guidance in my life. I'm not afraid to take risks in my life, never. Because I always pray to succeed, because I know that next day I'll be there again to try in my life to be a successful person. So with this introductory program, I don't have afraid of nothing in this stage of my life, especially after I had the opportunity to share my life with the special, unique people in the world like the President Mandela. So, answer to your question now. Of course, all the teams in the world are play to win. Look, when we start to play against Panama, we have a coach, we have players, we have emotion, we have friends in the other side that they have the same wish, the same desire, the same belief. What is our duty? It is to start that day with a strong belief that we can do it, that we can be better, that we can beat them, that we can finish the job, and when we cross the line, our people will be proud of us. If we do that in the first grade, and we have the same attitude from the second grade and the third grade, we can do that. But there is one thing with my players and my team that you have to understand. If you have stars in front of you, and this is the case of the World Cup, you cannot jump from the first step to the last step. You have to go one by one, one by one. And this is will be Ghana winning the World Cup. Ghana World Cup will be a team ready to beat the first game, win the first game, and then get ready for the second game, third game. And we need the help of everybody together, united, one nation. 33 million hearts, but one heartbeat together, one heartbeat together. If the team, the players, they believe they have the nation trusting in that, we're going to be very strong during the World Cup. Trust me.
Thank you very much, Coach. So this question should have been the last question, but we have one of our senior colleagues here, Kofi Asarebrapon Abate. He will close it with the last question for us.
Coach, my question is very direct. If you look at the banner over there, it is called Osaberima Queiroz Queiroz. Now the Kwesi is a Ghanaian name, but the Osaberima is the one who leads a team to war. Ghana, we are at war now. You have been to the World Cup on 5 consecutive times. Ghana, this is our 5th time, but not consecutive. We do hope in you that just as football is not just a game to us, Ghana is a passion. It is an identity. It is pride. We so much believe in you. Take us to the World Cup, and we know we will reward you handsomely. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
This is not a question.
Thank you, everybody. So sorry to all those who couldn't ask questions, and congratulations to those who had questions to ask.
Max TV, sports, entertainment, and
soft life. It's not just travel and brunch. Sometimes it's the air you breathe when you enter your room. With the tasty or fresh and easy, I get clean filtered air. My room cools beautifully.
sports, entertainment.